Hey there guys, it's Rick Utzer here, and today we're going to talk about a new hand pump from GX Pumps. So if you've got PCP air guns, you got to fill them. We know that that is sort of the thing you got to do. So it either is with a hand pump or with a compressor or with, who knows, a bottle or whatever. And most people kind of start with a hand pump. That's where I started. And I had a basic hand pump and I used the dickens out of it. And filling to 3,000 is pretty easy with just about any hand pump. But when you get over 3,000, that's when you sort of want to look at maybe a better pump, because that extra pressure, it takes a lot of work. Even for a guy like me, I'm a big guy and I've got to really lean on it to get all the compression I need to get that extra pressure into my gun. Now this is the Air Venturi Avenger. This gun takes 300 bar, and this pump is a 4,500 PSI hand pump, so it's like 310 bar. That's a lot of pressure, guys. That is just a lot of pressure that you're having to make with this type of device, and it's not easy. So you want a device that hopefully makes it easier. And if you get like the low-end pumps, you can go on Amazon, you're scrolling and you're scrolling, you see the pumps that are way under 100 bucks, and then you see some pumps that are close to 300 bucks, and you got, what do I do here? Do I roll the dice on a really cheap pump and then maybe have troubles? Well, it is a roll of the dice. On the low-end stuff, maybe you get a good one, maybe you don't. You're definitely going to get a pretty decent pump at the $300 price point. But at that, you're sort of looking at, I'm pretty close to a compressor. Maybe I skip that and go to a compressor. But there's this like window, and that's right where this fits. Less than just, under $200. Now you're looking at a pump that is, okay, so we're definitely better than this one. Is it as good as that one? Well, I've used a lot of hand pumps, and this one does really, really well. First thing, out of the box, this thing is beefy. It is hefty. It has got some weight to it, and it feels really solid. The other thing that's really cool is it comes assembled. You don't have to put this together. It comes ready to go. Pull it out of the box, and you got what you need. It also comes with all the rebuild stuff, the grease, the tool, the manual. It's really straightforward though. When it's all assembled, all you got to do is hook this up, shut your bleeder, and you start pumping. It's that simple, and it does a great job. One of the things I think that really kind of sets this apart from, say, some of the other pumps, whether they're the low end or the really high end, is how this actually generates the air from this perspective. So most of the time, like on the other pumps, when you lift this handle, it actually lifts from down here. You actually are exposing this part of your pump to all manner of ick, dust, dirt, debris, whatever. Not this one, and I think they've done a really good job with this, because if you pull from here, check it out. That's where you're pumping from. I think that's pretty cool, because that way you've got this, all this distance before you have stuff that could get up here and cause you some problems. That I thought was pretty ingenious. The other thing that they've done, they've just built it right on, is they've got this desiccant pack right here. Now, how good is it if you're drying the air on the way in? Up in the air on that one, but at least they're putting forth the effort, and they do have some foam filters here, so you're definitely filtering it and drying it somewhat before it goes into the pump and gets pressurized to go in your gun. So this pump comes in right around about $170, give or take. You're going to find it on Amazon, and as you're scrolling through, you're going to see it there, GX Pumps. And it's a pretty good price. Definitely a very good value. Again, I've worked with a lot of the lesser ends and even all the way up to the most expensive ones, and this is going to hold its own with the upper end pumps. I really did think this did a great job. One last thing before we run here. A lot of pumps I've found with these foldable legs, I found them to be a little sort of floppy when they go on the ground. This one is actually really stable. Now I was filling my gun here on rocky ground, as you guys probably saw in the video, and even there I could get some really good positive traction on the pump, and it didn't want to move all over the place for me, so it was really stable. And again, I haven't found that on some of the lesser ones. They sort of tend to want to flop around. This one was very, very stable. So all in all, a great pump, good price point for a better quality pump. Hope that's helpful, you guys. If you want more information, check out the video description. This is available on Amazon. Thanks for watching.